Okay, everybody. Welcome, loves. I have some good news. I have a lot of good news. And it might surprise you that I'm very calm and confident in all that is happening right now. I have been going down a couple of rabbit holes, many rabbit holes. And I feel that this is important for you to know. We are all going to be just fine. I feel very confident in that. Just look at it. Energetically, spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically. We are jumping from 3D to 5D and beyond. Some of us from 4D to 6D. Some of us from 5D to 7D. Whatever. But know one thing, when you get onto the fifth dimension, there is only love. So anything that is not resonating with love cannot stay. The deep state cannot continue because to stay on this planet, you have to be able to absorb the love. You have to be able to absorb love and light. Open up to your hearts. And that's why many of you are experiencing very difficult times right now, because all of the stuff that has been pressed down is coming up to the surface and you don't know what to do with it because you didn't have to actually deal with it before, but now you do. And some of you might be feeling depressed because, oh my gosh, I'm not feeling good. Well, because all of this that has been pushed down, like, you know, when you push in the trash can, you're pushing, and one day you have to actually take out the trash. Well, that is coming up to the surface, and if you have not dealt with it, it's coming up to the surface. You're going to have to deal with it. And that's one of the services that I do when I surrender to working for the above, universe, source, Lord, God, Jesus, however you look at it, angels. I'm working for the above. When I decided to do that, to do the work, also, you know, I write books and so on and so forth. But when I decided to do this work, it was on all levels, and I'm here for you guys. But what I want to say is that I have good news. So many of you don't look at me as an investor, and I'm not. Oh my gosh, I can tell you stories about things that I did that were just, I ended up with coming right in the end where everybody was buying, and I bought at the highest, and then the whole thing just dropped out. And I'm talking about stocks. I did this twice, and I said, okay, Helene, you're not a stock broker. You're not going to be doing that. But 2 trips to the Starbucks or 1 dinner out, and you can earn tenfold. I'm talking about silver. Right now, silver is $24.28 per ounce. When we have the economic reset, what's going to happen? It can go 10 times, 100 times, all depending. I've seen they say that once you have the reset, it goes from $24 to $28 an ounce up to about $3,000. That just doesn't sound right, does it? I will put in the link below something, it's called the money calculator, I believe it is. It's about all the money that's coming in from all of the people that have committed crimes against humanity. All their assets are being taken in and so all those assets are coming in. So our debt is shifting. Are we doing an economic reset? Yes. We are in the 10th week, and I think the economic reset is in this week or next week or maybe in a month. I'm not really sure exactly. Dates, don't get hung up on dates, but it is happening. So get yourself some silver. If you have money, buy the gold, but silver right now is looking pretty darn good, and it's affordable for most people. Hey, I'm not an expert. This is my opinion. As I told you before, 2 times with stocks, and you know, I lost all my money. But silver, if it doesn't go up, at least it still keeps a value. And if we're going towards the gold standard, gold and silver, of course, well, guess what? It has a value. You can use it as payment. Okay, so it's not like you lose everything. It's not just a piece of paper. It's actually, so JM Bullion, Buillion, I believe, is one of the places you can buy. I'm still trying to figure out places where I can sell it when when it's on a high value. So, but right now I just bought. Not too many, but it's fun. It's fun. Instead of a couple of Starbucks or a dinner out, I just bought some. Yeah, who knows? We shall see. And the reason why I know it's happening, the Nasara Jasara, maybe it's not the name Nasara Jasara, but the principle is my mortgage. I got a letter that I can wait to pay it. Since when do you get that from a mortgage company? No. I'm seeing the fact that the taxes are not as hard on us. We're going to be getting tax breaks and maybe even release our tax burden, that there's not going to be an IRS. The Federal Reserve is now underneath the Treasury. When we got the stimulus check, it came from the Treasury. That's another proof. So the proof for me, the proof that I've gotten, physical proof that this is happening, is the Treasury check and the mortgage that we're waiting. We don't have to pay right away. So look at it. I see it as that is that's my proof. Again, I'm not a expert in this. This is my opinion. And then I go on to what they call the congress.gov slash bill. And then the bill is not called the Nasara bill, because you're not going to get that. That's not what they're going to be calling it, but it's called something else. I might put it on the link below as well. I probably need to do that. So the interesting part is when you look at it from that perspective, when you look at it from the perspective of, wow, we are going into these times that are going to help us become completely economically free. You know, debt forgiveness and all that. Does it take a half a year? Does it take 2 months? Does it take 3 months? I don't know. Timing, I don't know. All I know is that things are happening and our president is doing everything in his power to make this for everyone. So you remember when you saw the picture of him going in an RV? It has to do with money reset. And that's why he's looking at opening up for silver and gold. The gold standard. He's coming with small hints. And you can choose if you want to be on that bandwagon. If you want to go on that, you can choose. Right now, $24, $28 an ounce of silver. Not too long ago, it was $17, $16 and has now, almost doubled. But when we go in and we get a reset of everything, and that's why I'm going to do the calculator. I'm gonna put a link to the actual money calculator. It's gonna, when you look at it, it's gonna look very funny in the beginning, but you're gonna see what if you test it and go in and really look at it, you can actually see what's happening. Our debt is becoming less and less, and our value is becoming higher and higher. So when we have the reset, it's going to be going into the gold standard. What's better than to have gold? Now, I don't have that kind of money, so I could do the gold right now. I might be able to get a little bit, but the silver, most of us can get silver, right? So anyway, I just wanted to tell you that. Then I want to say to you, if you feel that you're getting a lot of this information and it's really, really getting you down, I have to tell you that I've been crying a lot during this COVID time, where I went down the rabbit hole and I wasn't feeling good about what I was seeing because it was horrific. Crimes against humanity, oh my goodness. people that are drinking adrenalized blood, adrenochrome, Hollywood actors and actresses that live on that. It's bad. It's very bad. And many of them are saying now they got the COVID. COVID is just a covert name for the fact that they were either taken out by lethal injection or, executed in some level. That's really what it is. I don't remember exactly the exact one. I think COVID is when you have been taken out by lethal injection. But that's a nice way to say, yeah, that's why they're going to have another wave of the COVIDs going through, because of these 100,000 indictments where people are going to be going to jail. Some are going to be executed. Some are going to be taken out by, I don't know what other ways they do. But there's a lot going on behind the scenes. And of course, because of that, there's a lot that is going to be having to be cleared. And they're going to have to tell us. And I think a lot of us are not going to get more than maybe 20 or 30% of what really is going on. But if you want to know, there's a very, very good channel. It's called the X22 Report. Tells you about the monetary, financial. There's also Santa Surfing is another one. I would highly recommend you go in and check. There's several YouTube channels, because you won't get it from the mainstream media. They're not going to tell you that Madonna is not around anymore. Not going to tell you. They're not going to tell you that Obama and Big Mike aren't there either. You might wonder, who's Big Mike? It's the one we were calling Michelle. I'm just going to leave it at that. They're not going to tell you all these things, because mainstream media, lamestream media, is still trying to cover everything up. Soon everything will be exposed. And some of you might get some shocks, but please connect with me. I can help you. I've been there. I have gone down that rabbit hole. It was not fun, I can tell you. Several months was very, very deep, dark place I went to. But I understand now why we had to do this. We had to. We are resetting our whole system. We're resetting our monetary system. We're resetting all our values almost. We're coming back to who we really are. We are not these satanic spirit cookers. We have been led to believe that that's the way to go. That's horrible. That's horrific. We are not those people. We are. Now, I don't know what is going to, where this is going to lead, exactly how it's going to play out. All I know is stay calm. Understand that there is a greater awakening that we are all doing right now. And understand that whatever happens on the outside, clear it from your insides. In other words, if you feel the fear of the outside, there's also fear within you. And I work with this. Check me out on my website. I will post the link below. Check me out on my website, what I can help you with. Because there's a lot of things that I help people with, and I have been busier than ever since this COVID has been going on. I've been not as busy in that respect, but I've been working with some people that really needed me. And I'm here for you. I wanted to say something too, and that is, you didn't come here just to go to work. You came here because you heard the call. Each one of you. Each one of you that resonates with my channel and my frequency knows that there was something that you answered. You answered the call. You took the call and you came. And I'm going to tell you that I'm very grateful for each one of you that have done that. And because you resonate with the message that I'm bringing is our hearts. Understand that on the fifth dimension and above, there is nothing but love. So then you can understand why dark, secret societies, the cabal, the deep state, the Illuminati cannot continue. They cannot continue because they thrive on devil worship or darkness, evil, and we don't. Another way you can see that things are changing, that the Pope is no longer in power, neither is the Queen of England. The House of Windsor is no longer living in the castle, the Buckingham Palace. They are literally opening up the tunnels that are underneath Buckingham Palace where people were trafficked to. The Queen was fake. Her whole Windsor family is fake. And because of that, there might be a new king coming in. We have seen some tendencies. I'm not really sure. I'm letting that be open. My question to you is, what is the Trump card? Comment below. Is it JFK Jr., who's going to be President Trump's running mate? That's just an idea. Or is it the galactic or the star beings that are coming in to show themselves? I just feel that they can't come in and show themselves with all this crap coming up to the surface. I guess we have to clear it first before they can come in. But I don't know. What do you think? What do you think is the Trump card? Because all of you know, if you're getting to know Trump, all of you know he has a card up his sleeve, or many. And he's a great chess player. Thank you so much for everyone that joined me. And until next time. Oh, by the way, tomorrow I will be having a special guest on my show. Okay. I love you guys. Know that you are 100% protected. You are loved. You are love. And I can't wait to see you again. Okay. With much love. Over and out.